We've taken some land, but all the Entente forces are in the frickin' US, not doing anything for me. Engineering, let's go for 1940 research. Follow you up with Red Army. None of you guys have actually any upgrades. Okay, the bicycle is sadly pedaling his way back. And our push into France did not go so well. We have decent forts here. Why? No, don't. What are you doing? Let's retreat normally. Don't go through a port. Makes no sense. Okay, we might need to pull back here. We got another person in the war. The SRI is now worth us. Like, we pushed it. We took Lille. That's like a nice city, right? I was thinking that the... You know what? Okay, I have an idea. We're going to quit. And we're going to go back. We're going to reload the save game. I have a plan. Restoring monarchy is cool for them. We are going to, instead of trying to push away into France quickly, because clearly that's not going to work. You need to take so much of French territory. We're instead going to put the majority of our army on the Dutch border and try to blitz towards Amsterdam and make them capitulate, trapping a bunch of international troops in Germany. Also, this song's copyrighted. God damn it. Well, this video's not getting monetized. Okay, let's go back to our save. We're not restarting the series. We're not restarting it. We're too far into this. Okay. So our next plan. For one, every single tank unit should be in Red Army. And also, half of you join up with like a separate army underneath artillery specialist? Planning speed? Doesn't really matter. Go right here. You guys will be the Green Army. All the tank divisions go into Green Army as well. Put like 3 of 3 back into red. We just need enough blue troops to hold the French border. Get all of our units together. And it's time for Operation Please, for the love of God, let's try to do something. Okay, peace conference is in effect. That's the Lithuania. We've already saw that before. No, you're gonna stay here. Okay. We'll do another save. I guess you can actually just load straight from here. I don't need to actually quit the game. Go back to menu to load. Sure. Fuck it. Call allies. Okay, Green Army. Rush straight to The Hague. You guys rush straight to Amsterdam. By the way, when I said go here, I really more meant go on this line instead. Because you're a city I actually need. Okay, Germany. Okay, yeah, that's the thing with South Africa. We've already seen that once. If we can kill the Dutch fast enough and hold this line, okay, we're at 70, 95, 95. Send in the red unit to reinforce that line. We're at 97, 96. Push our way to Rotterdam. hold out against the French. We have level 3 forts, which, you know, is not horrible. What is this line? I can't even see what the hell's happening. Okay, Red Army, please be here. Green Army, don't be in Middelburg. I don't think you need to actually be there right now. Extend your front line. We didn't take that city. Got a recruit population bonus up. So maybe... Okay, we're gonna meet up with the Reichspakt. For more infantry into that fight. Follow you up with expand the harbor? That seems cool. They did take Dunkirk. Okay, you guys are retreating. We're not really holding the south, though, which is not good. Can I have military access, by the way? Yes, I can. We got the Dutch bicyclists to run away. We lost Brussels, which is bad. Might actually be, like, the worst city we could lose. We're about halfway dead right now. So we're going to do one more load. So, okay. Okay, the problem here is that we're fighting on too many front lines. Like, the thing with, like, with Germany, we're only fighting in 2 provinces across a river. We easily could defend that position. But against the Internationale, basically the entire country is surrounded, which is, like, really bad. So what's our alternative? I don't know what the alternative really is. Okay, so South Africa has now reformed. We're now completely surrounded by, okay, you know, put you guys back in the Red Army. We'll just disband the Green Army for now. Revolt in the Reichspakt. Will you... I mean, you're already at war with the Russians, so I'm not too sure what you're going to do. I mean, the Ottomans are probably going to lose their war. Defending government Shaanxi clique, you've almost killed these guys off. Yeah, I mean, maybe helping out the Anthnwam and say makes sense, but, like, look how much territory they've already lost. They've lost Montreal, Quebec City, Ottawa, and they're close to losing Toronto. And the French are going to get pushed out of Boston, I have a feeling. Two land forts. Yeah, let's get some land fortifications. My other thought is that we wait until Germany loses a little bit more. So, you know, for example, maybe they push all the way to here. And then we attack where there's going to be, like, no international troops around here. Yeah, now Canada's shit. They're doing a bad job. Well, it's 1939. Go for 1940 research. What if you go all in on France? I mean, the problem right now, I think, is that we're at war, and the AI is too distracted by the current wars against the CSA and Nepal for them to really effectively help us. Because I'm sure if we were not at war, the AI would put a lot of troops in Belgium. Like this guy, look, we have a single French unit. And we got a camo division. Now the French camos have arrived. We are unstoppable. At least that's kind of my hope. Like, they should just never have done this war. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. Like, I feel like the American Union State's going to lose. But we're hoping that CSA does a white peace against the Canadians, but there's a chance they just, outright annex the entire country, which would be bad for us, obviously. The only problem with trying to help out against wars is that France, they can do around Ludendorff, which just declares war on us, which is bad. Like, we can't leave Belgium because France always is like a few months away from being able to invade us. Yeah, no, Mexico's intervening in the Civil War. If they're totalist and Canada intervenes, then Mexico can intervene. That's kind of like the path there. Didn't they always used to be able to intervene until a patch at some point? I mean, I'm just hoping. Well, Germany's losing more land. Lovely. The Pope, the Pope, he's invaded over here. Good for him. Like, I think if we can get like a very, very strong Bulgaria on our side, that would be nice. No, Canada cannot go syndicalist without being puppeted. Like, Germany has a big army. Well, they might have a big army. They might also have, like, no army whatsoever. Okay, Lithuania's been annexed. So that is good for us, I think. If Spain would join the war, that'd be nice. Tripolitania, like, once the war with the Ottoman Empire is done, they can actually, I think, join the Internationale. Which, because, all of France is completely undefended, they can probably just, like, blitz through very easily. Like, the trick against, like, Nepal is that you just let the AI take some of your territory. It works very easily. Again, you can just go back to where India playthrough and watch that. It's not difficult. You know what? What about, like, don't build forts here. It is like a dumb meme. Let's build level 5 forts along the entirety of our border with France. His propaganda's almost done. You're sending more troops over here. Which, I mean, I understand, like, why you want to put troops into Canada. Because you're losing it terribly. But at the same time... World defense... You know what, just... Flanders... But are you... Okay, are you against Germany? Yes, no, you want to expand the fortifications against the French. Hope for the best there. I think Germany might have pushed them back a little bit, but I can't really tell. How much manpower do you guys have? You have 1 million. 35,000. 4 million. Okay. So we know that Dutch don't have a lot of manpower. I want all the tank divisions to be in Red Army, so pull, 2 infantry back. Right now, Chief of Navy, Chief of Air Force. Like, we don't really need to change any of our laws. Maybe an Air Force, if we can get, like, a, ground support, probably just, like, air superiority would be okay. Okay, so the French camel has decided to abandon us to our fate. Thank you, France. Adaptable. Terrain penalty reduction. You know what? That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. So take that on our general. India is now going to war with itself. But not our India. Which is nice. Portugal's invaded into Mexico. So I guess that's good. The alternative right now is that we go to war with the Internationale and just try to turtle and tank a bunch of damage. Okay, we can actually see the British are taking a lot of units, I believe, out of the Netherlands. I don't know why they're leaving. But the AI seems to be abandoning the Dutch right now. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, the AI has taken Cologne. Not good. Not good at all. When are you going to be done? You're going to be done in 10 more days. Only a 35-day focus. Another peace deal? Iceland's joining International. Okay, well, again, now we can't win. Without Iceland, you're basically... You just give up at that point. We will go for nuclear research just to get a research bonus. I mean, Mexico usually doesn't have a large army, so maybe the Portuguese invasion you can actually get something done. Of course, Cuba is in the International. West Indies Federation's taking over Yucatan. I mean, Gran Peru, you'd think they should be able to beat Chile. Toronto is still holding out. Quebec is going to fall. Canada, Canada, Canada. Poland's declared war on Germany. They've joined the Russian faction. Okay. Again, like, not good. Can I train any more units? I can train one more. Build one infantry division. Please and thank you. The Ottomans are still in the war. I think because the AIs, because they think they have Adana, they won't give up yet. They need to take Adana from the Ottomans. Poland's pushing troops through, but they're basically completely surrounded by enemies. So even if Germany gets some early gains, I don't think it's going to last too long. Oh, we get a free unit. Our recon companies get better. Other than that, what do we have? Core Dutch territory, we can't do that. Naval stuff is garbage. It's always garbage. Plus 20% piercing on our anti-tank weapons is actually not bad. So now that Germany's losing against Poland, and the French, and the Dutch, and probably Japan's gone to war against it. Japan. Here's the thing, Japan. You declared war that they only own Wuhan. What are you planning on doing? Because now that Japan declared war... Actually... I'm curious. Because you've capitulated. Will the Chinese United Front still even spawn? Who's in this faction that's actually even still alive in the war against you? The Qing are still alive because they have Wuhan. But once they lose Wuhan, that's basically going to be the end of it. But I think the Chinese United Provinces, they might still be able to spawn with the League of Eight Provinces, the Yunnan clique, and the guys in the north. I'm not too sure. How many units does the Qing have? 8 to 23, all defending basically one city. Is Albert a German name? Portugal's slowly trying to push their way up. They did 4 united fronts. You know, Japan, if you just didn't invade the Qing, the United Front would not have formed. 6 to 30. I mean, they don't have that many men, to be quite honest. And Shaanxi and Feding government are not going to join the faction. This is the saddest United Front I think I've ever seen in my entire life. We'll see how it goes for them. We are now completely surrounded by international troops, which is bad and scary, and I want to go home. Poland is slowly getting pushed back out of Germany. Austria and Bulgaria can't do anything here. Do another save game just in case. Because I mean, how many men do you guys have? 12 to 35. Yeah, Germany's having a bad time. Again, like, they shouldn't have lost 500,000 men trying to take over Belgium last year, or I guess 2 years ago at this point. It probably wasn't the smartest idea. Yeah, no, Germany's dead as hell. And I have no idea what the French or the Canadians are even going to do at this point. Call it a series. Okay, go on to the front. But what if we... like, how many troops does Austria have? Austria is 4 to 74. That's nowhere near enough to do anything. No, I don't believe so. I don't think the German government in exile cannot actually, maybe they can just become Germany again, like in name only, but it actually does not make any difference in terms of their tree. Okay, Rome's capitulated. Dominion of India is now at war with the Princely Federation. Very cool. Tank program. More piercing. Yeah, no, I think the German Empire is just going to disappear.